Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're going to be doing another episode of Coloured Solar System. So if you remember last episode we did the red solar system, and I saw a lot of you guys really like that and definitely want me to continue the series of the remastered Coloured Solar Systems, as the series is doing very well, and everyone seems to, like, a lot of people saying do this colour, do that colour, so I'll keep it up since everyone seems to be enjoying it so much. So today we're going to be doing the green system remastered. Now this is what I've been looking forward to doing actually, because back when we did the original green system, which is here, let's just get into chart mode quickly and just have a look at these guys. So the original green system actually had the original Venus in it, the slightly greenish Venus. Had a white object here. It had it had the old custom Uranus. Look, the here we go. If I can select the planet, that'd be nice. Yeah, it was the very green coloured looking Uranus, which used to be, or was the very first ever custom variant of Uranus actually. So there was two of those in here. And then there was some other green. So at the point of the green system, we did have landscape customization and all that, but that was about it. There wasn't any coloured gas giants or anything like that. So yeah, today we're going to go ahead and remake it and just start anew. So what we'll do is we'll keep the same background. We'll delete everything. Actually, or we could keep the same star actually. Yeah, why not? So we'll keep our goal as our main star. And we're going to go ahead and insert some of these guys in. Now, actually, while I'm starting up as well today, guys, there was actually a community post from the developers of the game, and they had some pretty interesting news. Apparently in the future, when they add the height maps in, they're going to allow them to all have randomized height maps. That in theory would mean that every single planet you spawn in will be different, randomized surface and stuff. So that sounds quite interesting. I only briefly read it, but from what I read, that's what it sounded like. And that sounds pretty freaking cool if you ask me. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Because when that comes out, we'll definitely be doing a video on that update. But anyways, first of all, I've got the green star here, which is the planet with a star texture. So we're going to go ahead and insert that in here somewhere, like that. Oh, we're in chart mode. Let me turn that off quickly. Right, there we go. So now we have the green star orbiting the main star there. So what we're going to want to do with this is we're going to want to heat it up. So we're going to need to click play. This guy's going to need to heat up quite a lot. So we need to, I think we need to lock that. And we need to give it a lot more mass. So we're going to build it up to about like 50 Jupiters. Okay, that's killed. That's ruined it. We've killed it. It's got to be perfect with these, because these are a little buggy to work with. So play. Is it still smoking? So just increase the mass to, I don't know, 100 Earths. Oh, that should be enough to stop it from smoking up. Okay, so now we just need to heat it up, and hopefully we can get it glowing hot, because we need the other side to light up as well. So maybe we have to move it a little closer. We can also increase the brightness of this star here. So put it up to 10. Why not? Really boost it up. So this guy, we want it around 1,000, 2,000 degrees. We need it to be glowing hot. So let's put it to, I don't know, why did I click it? Why did I put 100 in? Actually, what I'll do is I'll just make a bigger atmosphere. So, I don't know, 70 AU. I'm sure 7,000 degrees. Yeah, it's quite hot, actually. 50 ATM. Yeah, it's too hot. We'll probably put 40 ATM. Oh, the clouds are appearing on it. Oh, look at it. It's glowing green, the green star. That is looking really cool. So, there we go. It's glowing on the other side now. Look at that. There we go. So, the green star is ignited. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. I love it. So, fully greened up star here. Looking amazing as it's all heated up now. Look at that. It's literally glowing green. Slightly yellow glow around it, but the main object is green. That's amazing. That is so cool. So put it down to 2080. I want it to have some of the surface show. I don't want it all glowing green, because that doesn't look like the gasser objects. So turn it down a bit. So come on. Okay, still a little too much. Okay, 10 ATM. Even at 1 albedo. Yeah, I'm gonna increase the albedo a bit. Get it down a little more. So it's around the temperature of a star right now, actually. So I'm going to decrease it a little more. Put it under 5 ATM. Not 50, no, 5. No, 5. There you go. So that'll cool down, hopefully. I mean, okay, we'll half it a bit more. Is it going to cool down a bit more? No? What about to 1,000? Will it warm? Okay, it goes straight up to 2,000. Okay. 0.5. Increase the albedo literally all the way up. Make it reflect even more light, just to get it down a bit. Still very hot, but it looks great. I mean, look at that. So there we go. Have to do it even more. Okay, so the star may be a little too powerful there, so we'll go ahead and reduce it. So we'll put it down to about, I don't know, 5 and go lower that down. Okay, so this guy should hopefully be able to survive now in the 700s. 700s might be a little too little, so I want to keep it around 1,000 degrees. I think that'd be good for it. So I just want it to stop glowing all green. I want a bit of the surface to show again. So, okay, I guess I'm halving that a bit more. Albedo's going to go up. Just got to get it exactly right. I want a bit of the surface to show. But while that's making its mind up, I have to half that again. It's a little funny this way this works. 500, yeah, the surface should show up there. So I think it's just right to 0. Maybe that'll warm it up. I don't know. But we'll have to wait for that just to do its thing. So we'll go ahead and speed up time. Hopefully, there you go. So it's returning back to its normal state now. So yeah, we need to increase it a little more than that. I'm going to pull it up. ×2 atmosphere again. Then ×2 again. There you go. So now it's glowing green. And that does look very epic. There you go. That is exactly how I want it. Around the 700s. So yeah, I definitely put it a little too much for what it should be. I'm going to have it a little higher. 800. Just so that darker area, which is black here. We're going to have that a little more green. So there we go. Oh, you can look how cool the star texture looks. So good. So there you go. That dark area. I'm going to get rid of that. Just a bit more. Oh, the atmosphere mass. Damn, look at that. So lower the albedo a bit. Put it into the 1000s now. Maybe a little too. Okay, we'll just speed up time just to get it the way we want it. Okay, that should be enough, I'm hoping. Goes up to 2000 at some point. Why is it doing that? Maybe a little too close to the star. We'll buff its orbit a bit. So it takes 50 days to go around. We'll buff it up to about 100 days. Hopefully that'll be a little more nice on it. So there it is there. That is how we want it. Just very nice and bright. Just lower the albedo a bit more. Keep it around 1300. Good, good. Right, so there is our green star. So then we're going to I'm also going to lock the mass. And then we're going to buff its size. We're going to put a number 1 in front of that. Like that. There you go. So now they should be quite similar in size. Still not as big as the main star, but it's still a relatively large green star here. So there we go. Right, so that is our first green object added to the system. Right, so now green. We got a lot of greens. Remember, since this is just green, we can use the lime greens. But we'll focus mainly on the other greens. So first object will spawn in. We're definitely going to have it around the green star. So I'm going to go with a basic green, the dark green. We're going to go the no cloudy version. So can I put it in orbit of that? Okay, yeah, the mass on that is a problem. So we're going to have to... So if I lock this, put it up to... Okay, so we'll have it about... 40 Jupiters should... Oh, I've ruined it. Can I undo that? I can't undo it. No. I thought 40 would be enough. Okay, so we'll just place another one. We know what we need to do this time. So we'll delete that. That's a complete failure. Okay, we'll have to try 30 Jupiters. We'll just try that right off the bat. So 30. Now 30 as well? Okay, well, it is quite big in size. I think it sort of makes sense. We'll have to just try and get it right. We'll just place a couple of them in just to try and get it exactly the way we want it. Because it needs to have a bit of mass so it can have some objects orbiting it. 20. Even 20? What about 10? 10 Jupiters? You like that? Oh, it can survive at 10. Okay. So 10 Jupiters. Okay, what about 15? Can it do 15? No, 15 ruins it. Okay. So I guess we'll have to go in the middle and do about 13 for this guy. See if it can hold 13. Can you do 13? No, it can't do it either. Okay, so we're going to roll with that then. Delete that. Okay, so this is the guy we're going to roll with. Then I'm going to lock that mass. Going to put a number 1 in front of this, like so. Right, there we go. All we need to do now is wait for it to warm up to about the correct temperature. So we're going to buff its atmosphere to 180 M. And that will put it exactly where we want it. Perfect. So that'll warm it up. Leave it good. Right, there we go. So let's let it rotate a bit, go around. Warms up to the way we want it. Perfect. A little too hot, actually. It's going way too hot, actually. So we're going to half that atmosphere. Half it again. Still getting too hot. This atmosphere is a little funny. Okay. Still fluctuating like crazy. We don't want that. Stop that. Slow it down a bit. We'll put it further away, actually. Try and get it. We're going to get it exactly right. So we'll buff it to 200 days. There we go. So okay, let's put it down to 400 again. Ooh. Right. 180 M. Can you just sit at 180 M? There you go. Right, so it's just going around 900, 1,000 degrees. There we are. Good. That's good. Right, so green star. Right, now we can put planets around it. Just have to get the mass right. So hopefully 12 Jupiters should be enough to get some objects around it. So let's see here. Okay, still a little funny, so we're going to have to push it further out. Oh, we'll just drag it. manually. We're going to put it there this time. Right, there we go. How's it cope now? So it's getting too cold. Put it to 2 ATM, 5 ATM, 10. Can handle 10. A little more, 15, just to get it into the 900s. 25. Okay, just a tad more. They get 50. There you go. That should be. Yeah, there you go. 1,000 degrees. Right. Perfect. So green star, rotating, looking very cool indeed. Main star's over there. Right, now we can put some objects around. So I'm going to go with the object I wanted. So that was the no dark green here. Okay, so now the range of this star is a lot bigger. We can get a couple of planets around that. So we're going to put the first object here. Right, so there we go. So we've got our dark green object orbiting the massive green star there. Very dark here. And it's going to lower that down a bit. It's got 1.2 ATM. I'm going to keep it relatively similar to what it normally is. Going to put it on its side, why not? And we're also going to have a bit more green in there. There you go, make it a little more interesting. Maybe a tad darker, there we go. So quite a barren green world, not really much going on here. It's only at 10 degrees. So there is our first object, an orbit of the insanely big green star, which we're going to tidally lock. So there we go. So that will now only move when it's moving this. And you can actually, look, if we look carefully now, let's actually tidally lock this to the green star as well. But if we go ahead and put it there, have a look round, you can actually notice the green is actually moving in some areas. It's like burning and just shooting. Look, it's changing. The surface of the star changes. Oh, that is awesome. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so actually what I'll do is I'll put that really dark patch. We'll put that on the light side. So that means that side is always facing the star. So now this side it'll glow a lot more green. There we go. It's looking better. There we go. Oh, that looks so awesome. The green star. It's all moving. Look at that. Oh, that is amazing. You can just see it all bubbling around. Look, you can know it. Look at this. It looks amazing, but you can see it's all changing and moving. Oh, that is so cool. The star texture all heated up there. Actually, I'm also going to put in a save. So we're going to green system remastered. So there we go. There we go. Right, there we go. How long have we been going for? I feel like it's been quite a while. We would have been going for 12 minutes and we've got 3 objects in here. That green star really is a problem to work with sometimes. But yeah, there we go. So now we can really start adding some stuff in. So there we go. Right, now. So when that goes round nicely, not being interrupted by anything, that is what we like to see. Amazing. Right. Now let's move on to another green. We're going to put this around the main star this time. Actually, no, I'm not going to use the gassy yet. So we're going to put a half light green over here. So there we go. How does this guy look? So it's a little more thick atmosphere. It's not all the way thick like Venus's, but it's thicker than normal. It's actually a two-tone. It's white with lime, like a light lime green, this one here. So here we are. We're going to make it a super Earth. So we're going to buff that radius ×2. There we go. Make it a little bigger. It's quite a big object. Oh, look how you can see the green star from here as well. Oh, that's so cool. I love that thing. Such a cool object. But yeah, here it is. So surface will keep still a bit green. There you go. So still keeping that green colour there. We're going to flip it on its side. Very peculiar like object there. And that's going to orbit the star nicely like that. Awesome. So there we go. Awesome. Right, that's looking good. So there we go. Right, all got green trails, a lot of these guys as well. All right, now moving on, we'll have a, let's go, let's actually go around here. Right, so there's that. I want to have a colonized object around the green star, so I'm going to use the green hornet object here. So that has plenty of range around the green star, so I'm just going to place it there. Right, cool, I'm going to put it on orbits. Right, there we go. So here's the green hornet. Okay, it looks like it's freezing up. We're going to have to buff that atmosphere. 2 ATM. Okay, we're going to have to really warm that guy up. Looks like we've got a victim of the frozen glitch here, so that's going to be a pain. So we're going to have to do the usual process of trying to melt it down and then trying to do it again. So, oh, it looks so good though. Right, we're going to have to do it a couple of times. Right, hopefully we'll save it, respawn it. There we go. Right, save, replace, go back into it. So green system remastered edition. Right, click play and it works. Amazing. Right, so that's all that's in the green star. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go ahead and land on this guy quick. How quick does it rotate? It seems like it's going quite quick. Takes 2 days to rotate. Okay, so we'll slow it down a bit. This thing looks so cool. I love the black and the green on this. That's what it looks like. It looks so good with the atmosphere. Actually, speaking of green, we definitely got to add Pascal in here as well. So there we go. All the clouds are moving. Where's our green star? There it is. Oh, such a cool looking thing. Just look at this thing on the sunset. Look at that. Imagine seeing that as your sunset. Look how cool it looks. That is so cool. I'm just taking a screenshot right now. That looks amazing. Look at that. Wow. That is a nice screenshot. Let's take a couple of those just to get the star perfectly in the middle of the screen there. But oh, that is a beauty. So there we go. I'm definitely going to have to use something like that for the thumbnail, I think. So yeah, there we go. Right, so orbit's back. Right, we're going to definitely add Pascal around this as well. So where is it? Let's use the brand new Pascal, which Mad Planet guy made here. So this one's got a purple trail there. So we're going to go ahead and insert that in here. Still is a green planet though, so it's fine. Here we are. So here is this is the ultimate Pascal as far as I'm concerned right now. Look at it. So it's got the green atmosphere, the white clouds, red surface. Oh, such a good looking object there. So there we go. Right. Such a cool thing. So there we go. This is actually from the one of the object review episodes as well. Looking amazing. Right. So the temperature is hanging on nicely. So it's already perfect for these conditions. It's got atmosphere there as well. Got quite a high atmosphere. What's the life likelihood stats are alright. Alright, cool. So then we just call it Pascal. There we go. Oh, that changes the... So I have to leave it like that then. Because I believe this has Earth in its name, which is how you get the... So we can have to do it that way. But yeah, I believe if this has a load of space bars in it, which makes it just go on forever. So yeah, that does have Earth in its name, which is how it gets the... yeah, look, you can see the Earth is over there. That's how you get the white clouds. It's just you just have to put a lot of spaces, and then you can pretty much have it. It looks a little funny, but it's fine when you turn the thing off anyway. So yeah, there we go. That's looking very nice though. So there we go. Very cool looking purple trail. Right. I guess we can throw in some of the other Pascals as well. So we're going to go ahead and we'll do them a little later. We're going to move on to some gas giants first. Right. So we're going to use the what even is this green as well. We're going to go ahead and place that. We'll place that quite far out. Put it over here. Like that. So this is a cool looking one. Look at this guy. So it has a purple atmosphere, I know, but it's green underneath, so that's fine. So that's what it looks like. Look at this thing. This thing is weird. Look, it's got an earth texture upside down. It's got a really weird look to it. Green city light up. I mean, it's a very, very weird object, but it's still green, so it is allowed in here. So there we go. Does it even have stats? 44, no life likelihood, sadly. So yeah, we are. Right. Moving on, we've got to have the all-green atmospheric object. The cloudy, yes, there we go. Got to have a green Venus in here, because it is, I love the ultimate. Yeah, look at this. Here he goes. Love that. The all-green Venus object. Look, it just looks so good. I love this thing. So we're going to buff its atmosphere up. Lower the albedo a bit. I'm going to put that to 10 times. This is going to be a Venus after all, so this guy's going to have to be pretty hot. I want it around 500 degrees. So let's let time speed up a little more. See how high it goes. Oh, it just looks so good, though. I love this thing. There you go. So it's warming up. That's how I want it. So 503. Perfect. Literally got perfectly on the temperature I wanted. Awesome. So there we go. That is such a good looking object. And actually what we will do is I may put a small gas giant really close to the star actually. So let's see here. We will use the original green gas giant. One of the very first ever modded gas giants created. We're going to go ahead and put it right in the brightness of the star there. It's going to get devoured. But here it is. Very, very dangerously close. It's going to be very, very hot in temperature. It's only 25 Earths. The albedo isn't really that high, so we're going to play. That's going to heat up very darn high. So I have to increase it just a bit more, just so it can get into the... Let's see how it copes at that. No, I don't want to make it too reflective. There we go. So I want it around looking like this. So let's go ahead and speed up, see what it looks like. As long as it appears green, that's cool with me. Okay, there you go. Oh, it's getting shredded up by Roosh Limit. We're too close. So we're going to go ahead and put it a little further out because Roosh Limit did just eat a piece of it. Just shredded it apart. So hopefully that's a little safer. So let's go see what it looks like there. It's losing a bit of material as well. 10 Earths. It's losing a lot of material. Actually, we'll go ahead and remove all the water from it. Alright, there we go. Control D. Still smoking up as well. I mean, not surviving very well here, is it? There it is. So it's still glowing green. That's fine. Let me get a little further away, actually. Just still very close to the star, so there you go. Maybe a little too far, actually. It's cooled down a bit. Let's put it a little closer. There we go. Actually, auto orbit, and we will lower the albedo a bit, get it a little higher in temperature again. There we are. No moons for this guy, definitely, because it just wouldn't make sense. I'm gonna put it down here, but still smoking up though. God damn it! Don't do that. So play, still doing it. That's annoying. So that's what it actually is doing right now. It's just being shredded apart. It's too close. We have to make it. Maybe we have to double its mass to make it survive, because 10 Earths isn't really the best. So maybe it'll. Yeah, go survive there. So how low can it go for its smoke? So I don't want to make it too large. Okay, so around 0.1 Jupiters, it is happy to stick around there. Okay, cool. So that is our number 1 object. So we'll go ahead and name it number 1. There we are. There we go. So that's calculated radius on. It's looking pretty hot there with the green. Right. So number 2 is a lot further out than number 1 there. Number 3 is our Venus. So where's that? Come on, where is it? Venus. There it is. So this will be number 3. Around the star, the green star, we can name. So we'll call this. Since it's the green star, we'll call it G1. Pascal we can't rename because it'll get rid of the white clouds. So that will be G2, and then G3 will be this guy, which is the Green Hornet. So we'll just name it G3 since it already has a name. So G3, and we'll just have it like that. There we go. Right, there we are. So we're gonna go ahead and just drag it a little further out. Okay, cool. So hopefully that will stick around nicely, orbiting the star. So yeah, speed it up. It's looking good. So there we go. Okay, I wanna just change this orbit to make it a little more unique as well. There we go. So we've got those guys there. That's looking good. The green star, very spectacular indeed. Right, I guess we could have a gas giant orbiting the green star as well. We'll have one gas giant chilling on the outside of it. So let's go with the gas giant of the atmosphere, actually. Let's go ahead and put that around. So this is greener. Here we go. We'll have to put it close to the main star, so in case it gets pulled away, we're going to... Is it moving? Where's it going? I don't see the... Okay, so there. Okay. I want to have it there. Okay, so the main star doesn't take over. Okay, that's good. Alright, here we are. So there it is. So it's quite a dark object, as you can see. Colour-wise, it's got a green atmosphere, though, so it is fine. It's allowed to be in here, so there we are. Does it contain any water? No, it doesn't. Oh, that really doesn't like that. So there we go. I guess we can have it as quite a hot gas giant, so since it has an atmosphere, we can actually warm it up. So 10... 80, there you go. So it's got some clouds on it now, which is how it should be. So it's got, oh my god, this thing's tiny. Okay, 4 Earths. There we go. Should survive nicer there. So, oh, it's got city lights as well. Hey, cool. Well, maybe we should keep it like that. If we just add a bit of water to it, then we don't want to add too much, but if we add a bit of water to it, it should be able to have clouds along with the city lights. So, does that do anything? Oh, that's too much ocean, so I'm going to have to really lower that. We just want to, just a little bit. We just want the oceans to disappear and have the city lights. There you go. That's what we want. So city lights. It's got the clouds from the water, and look at that. It's looking pretty fine with the green star in the background as well. Oh, how cool the green star looks! But there it is. So that's looking good. So that is greener, and we'll have that just chilling there, looking good. So that's in orbit of that star there. So green star, looking good. Its orbit's getting stretched a bit, so that could be due to the gas giant there. So I guess I have to try and lower it just a bit more. Yeah, don't want to do it too much. Like that, maybe. Cause that may be why it's doing that. How far can our green star hold these anyway? Okay, so it can hold them all the way to about... Can it hold them here? Okay, so it can hold them a lot further out than where greener is. Okay, so greener should be fine. So that's good. So there we go. We'll drag it closer. I want to keep it safe. We don't want to make it fly out, so put it there. It's also a super Earth as well, quite large. So let's get a lineup of what we got so far. So we've got quite a big amount. The green star is looking absolutely amazing. So there we go. This sky still seems a little too hot, so I'm going to increase it a bit more. There we go. So we've got all of the green objects. We've got Pascal, greener, Green Hornet there. We've got the this light green one. We've got the all green Venus. We've got the dark green there. Oh, this is probably one of the best remastered ones I think I've done so far. There's some really cool stuff in here. So, alright, there we go. We'll head back out. Right, so where should we head next? So we've got our main green star there. Okay, so that is not going to have any more stars. There are no more objects around it. Oh, look how cool it looks now. Look at all the green bubbling around there. Right, so there we go. Right, now moving on to the outer system. This is where we can start to have some larger objects. So We'll go with a, let's see, we'll have a normal green out here. Actually, no, I'll just use Pascal as a template. One of the other, there we go. I'm going to place that in here. Actually, let's use Casper's old one. Let's place that in. Actually, we can use both of them, honestly. So I'm going to have that in quite a obscure orbit. Let's just make everything after the star have quite a weird orbit. So yeah, the green star's the end of the main sort of system, I guess, and then all the objects further out are a little funny in their orbits due to where they are in the system. So we're gonna have that. We'll drag that quite a lot farther out, actually. So the green star, we'll put an astro belt or something around that, I think. So there we go. Right, looking good. So yeah, a decent gap between the green star and the first Pascal here. Look at the clouds on it. Ho ho. There it is there. But we'll customize it up. We'll put some green on it to make it slightly different. As the true Pascal is my Planet Guys one now. So here it is here. That's looking pretty fine there with the insane green on it. I guess we could go with some black on it as well, because the green and black does look pretty cool together. Like that. That's very fine indeed. Let's give it some rotational period, as it doesn't even rotate. So we'll have it 27 days. No, not 27 days. We'll go 1.2 days. There we go. So it rotates a bit. Looking good. It's got some city lights too. Very nice. So there we are. And then the older Pascal here, the previous generation Pascal, where's that? Oh, that's cloudy, no green. No, where's the other? I want to put that Pascal in here as well. Put that quite close to this one, actually. Quite a high orbit up here. So there it is. So here is the other Pascal. Looking good. It's actually, the temperature's actually doing pretty nice here. Can we get it to warm up a bit more? 4 ATM. No. Warm up, my friend. Don't freeze, please. Don't freeze. 100 ATM. And it's... Oh, no. Why? Why you gotta do that? Just why? Seriously? Come on. I was trying to stop it and it just... Just seems... Alright. Guess we're doing this then. Alright, so there we go. I've got to save it. You know the routine by now. Everyone who's been watching for a while. Just gotta do it. Alright, reopen it. Hopefully it works. So, green system remaster. That's what we want. Alright, click play. And there you go. Right, good. So it's at 70 degrees now, pretty hot. We're going to go ahead and recustomize some of this. So we're going to have that as green as well. There you go, change things up. Red will make a little lighter. There we go. So that's looking slightly different than before. Alright, cool. Very nice. So what's the stats on this guy look like? The surface pressure is a little too high for it to have good stats. So there it is. But it's just chilling out here, pretty far away. Can we see the... Let's just turn off all the stuff so far. Okay, so you can see the green star and you can see Algo over there. That's looking good. I won't even give this a name. I'll just have it as blank for now. So there we are. So looking good. Look at that. Green star as well. So let's go ahead and land on this guy's surface. Just have a little look around from the surface. Okay, so there's the green star and then the main star. So green star still very visible. Oh, visible. Sorry, very visible in the sky there. So that is looking awesome. Right, there we go. You know, this may have to be a two-parter, actually. I think there's a lot more we can put in this. It's coming up to half an hour now, so I think if we get to about 40 minutes and we're not done, we will do a second part for this, like we did with the lime green system way back now. So there we go. And actually, guys, what do you think of the series finale being a rainbow system remastered as well? Because I remember when the rainbow came out, that was a very big thing. So I think we'll definitely have to do a remastered version of that as well. That'd be quite cool. So right, there we go. Right, now I think we can have the green gases in here. So we're going to go ahead and put the green gas. They're very far out, though, because we know the gases always cause trouble in these systems. If you've watched the previous episode, you'll know the gases are trouble. So there we go. They will have Gasser and then Gasser Green B. So we've got two gases here. One is bigger than the other. Both of the brown dwarf objects here. So we're going to have them all orbiting. Right, so they're in a binary now. Right. How are we going to make this work then? Okay, so that's 78. Oh, that's a lot more. It's a lot bigger. Okay, so that should... Oh my god, look at the orbit here. So they're in a binary with the main star. That's very funny. Okay, so maybe we'll have to have them split up then. So... Or will this binary with the main star anyway? Or will it just orbit? So it's just in a binary. Okay, that's fine. And we can make... That's fine. It doesn't really cause too much issue. We'll just have it a lot... I'll just make it a little further out then, just for convenience. So there we go. Gasser, you can just binary orbit with Algol there then. So there we go. Have it inclined your orbit a bit, just to make it a little different. So there we are. Actually, no, I'll lower it, actually. Let's put it down there. There we are. Auto orbit with that. Right, so here is the big Gasser Green. can we lower its mass a bit just to get it to cool down a bit? So we're playing at the moment, okay. Just want to have it so we can actually see some of the bands on it, because it's still quite a very hot guy, this one. So I just want to get the temperature down. I want to see the bands. I don't think I've ever seen this thing with its bands. So if I do that, still a little. So that ruins it right there. That destroys it, I think. I mean, what does it look like if you completely freeze it? I mean, well, okay, so it's just a green underneath. Okay, right, enough of that messing around. Just go ahead and place a new one in. There we go. Looking good. So that's in orbit. Fine. Alright, cool. Okay, so I don't think I can get that thing's bands to show. It's got some weird modern on it. But there we go. So it's an all green there. Looking good. Looks quite similar to the green star, honestly. It's pretty cool. So we're going to lock the mass. We'll make this thing pretty big brown dwarf. So let's get a comparison with it. It's bigger than the green star. No, we can't have that. It's got to be a little smaller than the green star. There we go. So that's quite a big brown dwarf, though, for what it is. So there we are. But some brown dwarf, I think there's a brown dwarf around that. Oh, there is quite a bit. Actually, no, we'll compare it to the biggest brown dwarf. Let me just search brown. Does it? Was it this one? No, it's not that, I don't think. Pause it. Was it that one? Oh, no, it is that one, yeah. So that's the biggest brown dwarf ever discovered. So it's only a little bigger than the biggest brown dwarf. So I guess it's almost realistic, but not quite there. So there it is. So the green brown dwarf. And then can we try and put the second green gasser around it? If we lower the mass on the second green gasser, we may be able to have the second green gasser orbiting the main one. So, oh, we can. Oh, there you go. Cool. So that's all good then. So 14. Then we've got two of the both green gases here. Look at them though. This one does look cool as well. So that looks like a green star right there as well. Look at that. I mean, just looking at it with the green background, that almost looks like it's glowing green. That's awesome. Okay, so there we are. Right, we'll definitely have to have some planets around these, but yeah, for now we will return to the main area of the system. So we've got our two brown dwarfs are very far out in a little binary going on there, and they're in orbit of these guys, so looking good. It's back to the main system now. So we've got the sort of Pascal area. Okay, so here's the no green over here. And we'll leave that relatively stock. We will make it smaller though. We'll make it almost like a dwarf planet. Quite a little small little guy. That's pretty much Pluto size now. So a little dwarf green object there. Right, cool. Right, now moving on to these guys. Right, we will go with, let's see here. We'll go with a oh, banded. What about banded objects? Because I don't call those green. So we got any green banded objects we could use? Where they're banded? Banded? Oh no, they're down here, aren't they? Because I have an underscore. Yeah, there we go. Any green banded? No, not really. I've got the lime green. Actually, we can use this one here, actually. So we're going to have that a lot further out than those little planets. We're going to put one there. So we still have the lime green ones, which were the first ever banded gas giants. So it's still good to see those guys running around. So we'll go ahead and throw some in here. I won't use all of them though, but yeah. Not too many of the not too many green banded gas giants that I have got in my collection here. So yeah, maybe a tip for some people: make some more green banded objects because we don't have many of them. Well, I don't anyway. So yeah, there we go. Right, I've already placed that in. Okay, so back to the greens. Or we can use hyper. Remember this? I know a lot of people. This was one of the first gas giants of atmospheres. Let's use this. So we'll place that in. We'll place that in fairly. Actually, no, a little closer. That'd be like one of the first gas giant objects in here. So there we go. Looking good. What if I just search? What if I look at the fire god? I've got lime god. If I try it, what does that look like? I can't remember what that appears as. Let's see what this guy looks like. So this is lime god. No, that's Pascal. No, lime god, that one. There we go. So this is a crazy lime green cloud. Yep, lime green is green. So there you go. Looking good. So we'll go ahead and customize it, make it all green underneath. Maybe you'll be able to see it from under. Yeah, you can see a bit of surface. So maybe having a bit of green surface, just make it look like slightly more green. Yeah, it does. So underneath, that is what we have to work with there. It's looking good. So it's a 300 degrees, so pretty hot little guy. Oh dear, what happened there? Oh, it's because it's too cold. Okay, so if we add a bit of water to it, that should fix it. Ah, no, what are you doing? No. So yeah, it's too small. We need to make it bigger. So mass. Going to go ahead and put that up to about 1.2 Earths. Okay, make it nice and big. Click play. It's not smoking up anymore. We can add a bit of water to it, I hope. Ah, it's frozen up. Of course. Okay. So we're gonna have, oh, it's got climate mode as well. Alright. So atmosphere pressure. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up to 5 ATM. So I'm gonna put it to 0 degrees. There's the clouds again. Oh, the clouds look amazing. So we're gonna need a lot more mass than that. So 10. Can it's 5 at 10? Okay, it's warming up. Okay, 0 degrees. Can you hold it at 0? No. Okay, still getting colder. So just a tad more then. There you go. So now it's warming up. Okay, so that's fine. Just leave it the way it is. Doesn't really need too much. It doesn't need water on it. It's looking good the way it is. Oh, I think it's tidy locked as well. So yeah, I'm going to tidy lock it anyway, even if it isn't. So there we go. Oh, there you are. So there we go. So now the only thing that really moves is the clouds. And look at the clouds go. Look at that. It almost looks like how Venus. Oh, okay, that's gone. I forgot. I can't move the camera. It's just running away from us. So here it is. But look, if we just speed this up, look at the clouds. Oh, no, that's too much. Going too fast. Okay, so that's pretty much the fastest we can get them to go. But look at them go. They look so cool. We've got like the white atmosphere, the crazy clouds. We'll go ahead and pause it and just get a closer look at. I mean, just look at these. It just looks so cool. So there's the clouds. Go underneath the clouds, and it has a nice green sky, a yellowy green sky. That is a cool looking body. There you go. So that is now orbiting, just chilling out here. So there we go. Right, awesome. So that's just chilling out here in this outer sort of region. Right, so now moving on to those gas giants I play. So the first one was Hyper here, which is a gas giant with atmosphere here. One of the oldest ones of these breed, actually. So there it is. We'll buff it up a bit. We'll make it a lot bigger. So we'll go about 1.2 Jupiters. There you go. Nice big gas giant there. It's got some city lights as well from Earth. So we're going to flip it up. Why not? Make it look a little different. So there we go. So there's Hyper. Looking pretty cool. Still a good looking object to this day, I have to say. So there it is. Right. So moving on to Banded 7 here. So this one is green is the primary colour here. We'll have this guy's already a decent size, so we'll leave it the way it is. I won't have it as a name for now. We need to name these guys. So okay, so the object before Green Star, what was that called? So that was number 3. So number 4. Okay, so this is 5. So the original Pascal will be number 5 now. It's got climate mode on it as well. Oh. So there we go. Right. Next object out, I think, will be Lime God. So that'll be number 5. Number 6 will be the other Pascal, which is Frozen. Okay, we'll have to cool you down. Well, you're already pretty high in atmosphere anyway. Just gonna get that guy to warm up. So that'll hopefully melt. Probably still frozen, but have to find a way around that. So it still warms up. Okay, good. What even is this green? So that will be 7. Yeah, so 4, 5, 6, 7 is this one. So Cloudy No Green is 8, which is the dwarf planet. Hyper will be number 9. So there we go. That one already has a name, so we can keep it there. 9 is Hyper. Banded is 10. 11 is Banded. Okay, so that's 11. There we go. So that's the lime green gas giant there. Still got some decent regular green in it as well, so that's fine. Cool. So that is chilling at 60,000. Make it a little smaller than that. Just a tad. So about a little smaller than Saturn there. So there we go. It's getting dark out here though. You can't really see much light now. So there we go. Looking good. So there we go. Main stars all looking good. The orbits around Green Star, yeah, they're fine. They're not being stretched out too much. We'll have to keep fixing the sky every so often. But all the other ones are fine. So there we go. That one. The main Pascal now looking such a beauty there. So that's looking good. All right. Awesome. So that's all going nicely. We've got the 2 green gases down here. Okay, I guess we can start adding some objects around these guys. And it looks like this one's tried to be a little naughty. So yeah, lower that mass a bit. We want you to orbit the green. No, we don't. And that ruined it. See, you can't. The gases are very annoying to mess with because they're very frustrating. What are you orbiting? There you go. So orbit back to the binary. Yeah, not sure I can have the gases too close together. So yeah, that's quite a big pool there. I mean, we could have it a few AU away. See, that just messes it up. See, we can't. The second green gas has got to orbit the star. So I guess we could have it in the outer regions of the gas giants. Let's go ahead and place it there. Oh, and it just so it just binaries with that. Oh, that's just why you do that? Come on. So further out, Okay, there you go. So the Gasser, this Gasser green is in a really funny spot. So there we are. Or what I could do is I could have it on opposite sides of the other green Gasser. There we go. So in theory, it will never run into the other Gasser. So the other Gasser has an orbit of 194 years. So if we put this to 194, in theory, they will never cross paths unless something messes up. But if they both orbit the star at the same year, and they're at different sides, they're never going to run into each other. It's sort of like Pluto and Orcus in our solar system. They're at opposite sides. They're never really going to run into each other. It will take a very long time for one of them to catch up the other one. But anyways, there we go. So 9, 10, 11 is quite far out. So we'll probably have some more objects in there. But yeah, overall, this is looking very good. But I think we will do a part 2 for this. I think there's more potential here. So if you guys want to see anything else added, or just give me some tips, we'll definitely go through and add some moons and rings, asteroid belts in the next episode. But yeah, if you guys have got any other ideas, let me know what you think we could do. The green system, definitely one of my favourites I've made so far, and yeah, I know a lot of people have been asking for it, so I thought I'd let you guys have a little input as well, and let me know what else you want to see in the green system remastered. So yeah, I'll leave it off at there today. I think we could probably change the background of this simulation as well, but yeah, let me know what you want to see in part 2 of the green solar system, guys, and also make sure to join my Discord link in the description down below as well, so you can chat with me there if you want to leave a suggestion as well, but also you can leave it in the comments too. Just let me know what you want to see for other stuff we could add to the green system, and yeah, that is everything, guys. So yeah, make sure you leave a like on this video for part 2. I hopefully have that coming out in a few days, within a week hopefully, and yeah, subscribe if new, helps on the journey to 10,000 subscribers before the year ends, as we're getting closer. We're halfway through 8,000 now, so if we can get to 9,000, 10,000 is close. Like, we're doing good. So yeah, massive thank you to everyone who's watched the video, and also massive thanks to everyone who's recently subscribed as well, and all the people who continue to come back every video. Massive thank you to you all, and yeah, guys, make sure you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.